Yo, what's going on, you guys? This was a special day because the Titan Crystal reset and then Summer of Suffering Gauntlet was updated into the game. So, starting off, we have one Titan Crystal, and I'm just gonna say now, I wanted more of the champions in this crystal than the ones that I didn't. So there's a better chance of me pulling someone that I wanted, which is primarily the new ones that just got added. And we end up getting a leader, which unfortunately is not what I really wanted. I mean, he has good utility, but okay damage at best so far. So that's all right. I mean, when I first pulled him as a 6-star, he was all right too. So he's not horrible, but definitely not one of my wanted pulls. So now we go into the Summer of Suffering Gauntlet, and I'll take you guys through all this. So also let me know if you want the full fights, because honestly this video would be like 50 minutes if I had every fight from beginning to end. So I just cut it down, of course. You know, that's what I do. You probably know that by now. But for this Toad, so all right, the objectives are very confusing, at least for me. So this is the right side of the gauntlet, and I ended up using Vision, Kate Bishop, and Silk, which I'm pretty sure covered the Saga Champions tag. It also covered the Tech, Science, and Skill tag, and then it also covered the Hero tag. So that's three tags that it covered, which is why I kind of looked at like KT1. I could not really figure it out on my own because I didn't know. It's just confusing, but I ended up doing that for the right side. And this first fight, obviously Vision, there's just something really annoying with like Assassin's range against Toad, so that's why I'm dying here. But it's a pretty easy fight now because I mean I'm also boosted, by the way, guys. I have like 30% boost, champion boost, like a 15% attack boost, and like a 10% health boost, something like that. So that's also making it easier, but still, he's very annoying. Although I say he's easier, he still has annoying notes. Like Assassin's range, I don't know what's happening. I just die. So 2 revives. He's one of the harder fights in general in this gauntlet, even though it's more simpler and straightforward now because I've fought him multiple times before. It's still pretty annoying. So I'm gonna finish him off here, and as we go into this next fight, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, after this video comes out, I'm gonna be uploading another video today. So we got 2 videos in one day. It's gonna be fun. It's a fun video, so just want to let you guys know some stuff like that. But yeah, all right, the next fight, we have Destroyer, the easiest fight in the entire gauntlet. You can use anyone here. Obviously I brought Silk because she just works for the tags and she's great. So obviously I gotta use Silk, rank 2 Silk. And the Destroyer, just it's really kind of hard for me to explain every single fight. So hopefully you guys have done these fights before. That way I can say, like, basically for this fight, you just want to get your grit passive up. And if you're a Science champion, you're going to be getting rid of his destruction charges, so you won't have to worry about his power gain when you because you're placing debuffs on him. So that's pretty much it, really. And then for this fight's actually, I actually think this fight was the most fun. So with Kate Bishop, 100 health, I'm like 100 health, man. I'm just destroying him. You just place your cold snaps on him because Tranquility will not remove passive debuffs, and then when he throws a special attack, the Hubris will just kill him, and boom, that was great. That just felt great. So that was a great fight. And now this next fight, the last one, is Infamous Iron Man. So this guy is a new fight, and what you're gonna want to do for him is just, I mean, he has some annoying nodes, but I'm gonna go in with Kate Bishop, and specifically for Kate Bishop, you just want to throw your cold snaps and keep hitting him, because He'll place shocks on you if you don't hit him. They're not that strong, but with Kate Bishop it's pretty straightforward. Just place your cold snaps and, you know, play him normally. Just be aggressive. Don't let him like throw a lot of stuff. So it's very straightforward. Now, this is the left side of the path, which is actually harder. So for me, I ended up using Juggernaut, Onslaught, and Hulkling. For this first fight, another new one, Adam Warlock is pretty annoying. So every time after Adam Warlock throws a special attack, there's gonna be a Soul Barb timer passive on Adam Warlock, and if you don't use a heavy attack or a special attack to knock him down within that timer, he'll place a Soul Barb on you, which is not super strong, but it does a little bit of damage. And also, if you do use your heavy attack or special attack to knock him down before the timer is up, he will get that Soul Barb instead, which obviously, I mean, it's not a big Soul Barb, so it's not going to do crazy damage. Like, I think it did like 1k per tick, but just, yeah, that's just kind of one of the nodes. And another annoying one, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, he's passively gaining power too, but if you intercept him at all, you're gonna lose, like, I don't know exactly how much, but you're gonna lose a bit of your health instantly and then your power. So I think I may have already done in this fight, I don't exactly remember, but just for example, it was like I lost like 15 to 20% of my health every time I intercepted him, and then I lost like a bar and a half of power. It's just something around that range, so don't intercept him, but it's hard to not do that with Juggernaut. So just play a little bit more passively than you would with Juggernaut, but still be aggressive because you want to get that damage off. Now, that was just a dumb mistake. I died right there, but Juggernaut can definitely finish this fight off. And oh yeah, this left side is covering the tags. There's one of them is saying use champions that are large or XL in your team. Like, they're like, your team consists of those champions. So you don't need large and XL. You just need large or XL champions on your team. So that covers this team, the objective. And then another objective for second objective for this path is just using non-saga champions, which these guys are not saga champions, I believe. So I mean, it worked either way. It worked. So this team should work for you guys. And then the other one is Cosmic, Mystic, and I believe Mutant. So just consisting of those champions. You don't have to have all of them, because I only have Mystic, and actually I do have all of them on my team, sorry. But yeah, that covers these tags. And honestly, guys, this fight, so we got past that in Warlock. This is the hardest fight in the entire Gauntlet, and I don't know, at least for me, coming back to this fight was not easy. So I just threw my whole team at her. Onslaught can kind of work, obviously, because he's Onslaught. It's kind of like Hercules. By the way, Hercules won't work for this, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's large. I think he's like medium. Maybe he's large. Actually, maybe he could work. I don't know. So that might be a consideration for you guys, using Hercules here instead of like Hulkling. But no, for this fight, using Hulkling specifically, you're gonna want to throw a medium attack into her block to gain your unblockables. You can't throw light attacks really, because every light attack you throw, you'll get a petrify on yourself. And the first petrify isn't that bad, but the ones after that are really like bad in terms of your power gets drained a lot. And if you reach zero bars of power, you take like, I don't know, like half your health or like a quarter of your health. So it's a lot of damage. So it's a flat rate, I'm pretty sure. So just, if you're gonna use Hulkling, I'm gonna do it right now. So you're gonna see I throw one medium attack into her block, I back away, throw another medium and back away and do it again. So like one right there, and then I'd throw another one, which he blocks, and then one more, and then I can gain my Furies. But after I do this, I mean, she's in pure life form, just kind of don't let her throw special attacks. You can't use a special attack. You can't use a special attack within that little yellow timer at the top, passive timer, or else you'll degen like you'll degen a certain amount of your health based on how much health you have left, how much health you have remaining. So keep in mind of those things. It's a pretty annoying fight, but hopefully you can get it done. Just be patient. It took me a few revives, so I think like one team revive. So yeah, and this fight is actually probably the most fun I did so far. So just honestly, guys, gear neuroshocks on Moment. Look at this damage. Boom. Oh my gosh, these guys are over 1,000,000 health, by the way. Gear neuroshocks on Moment. You don't have to have the max stack 20, but get as many as you can. I was able to get 20 and then convert them into degens. Keep them paused, and the hubris will kill Moment off. I maybe not say kill. Whatever. It will just vanquish Moment in an instant. So, really fun fight. Actually, probably my most favorite fight in all of this Gauntlet, or just in general. Even though Destroyer is the easiest fight, I think that's the Moment is like one of the best designed. Pretty nice. Yeah, and then for this fight. So, Hulkling is not actually a counter hero, really. I mean, you have to play very weird. So, every time Infamous Iron Man throws a special attack, you have to knock him down with the heavy, I'm pretty sure, or else you take a lot of damage. Kind of like the Adam Warlock fight. Except it's not Soul Barb, it's just a lot of damage. And then he'll place a shock on you every, I believe, like 4 or 5 seconds, a passive shock. But and it doesn't do that much damage. But if you are immune to it, like immune to any effects from Infamous Iron Man, including that, you're just gonna take a burst of direct damage, which is really bad. So you can play normally in this fight, but you need to just, again, play very carefully, kind of patiently, like passively against the defender, because Hulkling is an aggressive champion, but it's just a little bit more patient in these fights. So as you can see, I need to throw a heavy attack to get rid of the gray timer. I do, and here I almost get clipped, but I'm good. And actually I do end up getting clipped right here, so it's not that hard to dex, but it's a little bit hard. So that's just too bad on my part. And we're gonna go back in. You would assume with Juggernaut now, but actually I'm gonna go with Onslaught. So Juggernaut will for sure work, but Onslaught actually, even like class disadvantage does not matter, you guys. Onslaught is like Hercules pretty much. Actually, it doesn't really make much sense, but he's great. So just play normally. Put your neuroshocks on this guy, gear degens up, and he's just gonna die. It's a very simple fight. So hopefully that helped you out, you guys. And that's gonna be it for the Gauntlet. Then we have some rewards to open, which of course I already opened. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Gauntlet. It took me about an hour to complete the whole Gauntlet, so that was pretty nice. We got Winter of Woe next, you guys. Remember that. Winter of Woe is back. Man, it's already been like almost a year. It's crazy to think about. And I remember posting those videos. But yeah, now we have another Titan Crystal. Actually, we'll get to that. So hear me out. This might be very confusing. So I was about like 3,000 Titan shards off my Titan Crystal, because these objectives right here would get me to like 16,000 Titan shards, just about, or actually like 17,000, because they only gave you 15,000 Titan shards from the last 2 milestones in here, okay? And then, so I was about 3,000 off ish, just roughly. And so I got 2,500 from the side quest. Like there's this little objective, the little special objectives. I got 2,500. So I was basically like 500 or 600 Titan shards off this last Titan Crystal. So I needed to dupe a 7-star champion, because there's not really any other way. And I had to open 5-star crystals to get enough 6-star shards. That way I could dupe 6-star champions to get the 7-star crystal, which was hopefully a dupe. And it indeed was a dupe. It's a pretty nice dupe. Cersei's a pretty good defender. She's also kind of underrated on offense. I kind of like using her on offense sometimes. But yeah, it was a rough process. But now we got a cool dupe alongside this last Titan Crystal. So obviously anyone new. Some of the old champs that are still in the Titan Crystal would be nice. Like, I don't really know who to list off. But I was really looking for a Shothra, a Superior Iron Man, or a Beta Ray Bill. I think those are my top champions. And the Count Nefario too. So there's probably top 4. I'm really waiting on that Beta Ray Bill awakening, man. It's just like ever since we got him, I haven't been able to awaken him. Just been waiting on it, man. So the last Titan pull was a 7-star Spider-Punk dupe. One off from Beta Ray Bill, but hey. So it's like a mid-tier pull. So I don't know if this is better than leader, but hey, we're gonna go into Realm of Legends. Honestly, this pull is not bad. It's nice. Not really exactly what I wanted, but hey, hear me out. Listen, like, hear me out. So, dupe is pretty nice. It just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I think it's a little bit more damage. Like the little encore things. It's kind of like a taunt. I don't really know how to explain the dupe. It's alright. It's not bad. It's nice. So, I got the leader to this video. I got the Spider-Punk dupe, and I end up just going to Realm of Legends. And also, by the way, guys, this is random a little bit, but it's on topic. So Spot right here, I just recently duped him. I don't think you guys know. I didn't like post a video on it. And so I basically have pulled like 3 science champions like in the course of, I don't know, the past month. So I just wanted to test them out, just, you know, redeem myself. And if I'm gonna rank up any of them, it's probably gonna be Spot, but I'm gonna save my rank up gems for future pulls like Cyber Weekend and stuff. So we'll have to see. But these are all rank 1s. Spider-Punk's damage is nice. He's kind of fun to use, like against that Destroyer, especially in the Gauntlet. If you want to use him, he's pretty fun. And Spot's obviously great. He's a great attacker. And then I ended up doing a class advantage fight with Leader. So yeah, he has okay damage. His damage mainly comes from a special 3, I kind of realized, because it's a D-gen. It's a nice D-gen. It's not insane, but you'll see, like, ticking for, I don't know, 3,000, 2,000. It's all right. So Leader, I like his utility. It's pretty nice, but it's not really my type of champion. He's not trash though. He's not the absolute worst I could have pulled. So we're actually gonna do something else. One more special clip after this Leader fight. It's very long. The Leader fight was very long, but you guys in the comments of my last video told me to apply the Black Widow relic to Black Cat, and so I ended up doing that. You guys said it boosted her damage, and also it helps fail the abilities of the opponent, because I'm pretty sure the little beeper debuff or whatever kind of helps sabotage on Black Cat. So we're gonna go in and see if I can do it quicker with this relic rather than the Black Panther relic. So now we're gonna, I mean, I love Black Cat. She's so fun, man. I just can't wait to pull her as a 7-star. But this is rank 5 ascended. I mean, I don't know if I really want to pull her as a 7-star now, but I'd obviously love to. Now we're gonna get our max cruelties, which is very easy in this fight especially. And I want to get my sabotage, because sabotage I think does more damage in general, and it fails their abilities, which is nice. And then the Black Widow relic, as you can see, I'm getting passive precisions, which is nice. And then the relic's gonna, right here, it's gonna apply a beeper debuff, which just fails their abilities like even harder, I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly what it does, but it just fails their abilities more. So it's pretty nice. And now he's just gonna bleed to death. So he's just gonna bleed out. It's really, really fun fight. You guys were indeed right. This fight was about 1 minute 30 seconds. Very fun, very nice. I appreciate you guys for all the support, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to rank up your Black Cat, man. I can't stress that enough. She's so good. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys for sticking around this video. hopefully you enjoyed my guide, kind of what I got and everything in this video. And of course, I will be seeing you guys soon.